What's going on, everybody? Rage, Power Dude, Frag Zombie, Brooke, Ejab, Nick, Jaden, Random, what up, what up? Anyway, gonna do some little C7 grinding today. I'm on the US West. C1 needs just some plain moats, that's fair. I need to go back and farm a bunch of that low-level stuff. I've been buying it whenever I see it on sale. But I don't have very many. In fact, I think I've only got enough to upgrade one item. Maybe not even that. Maybe not even that. I'm not sure. Needs all the plain moats. Exclamation Flame Aura or exclamation SGT there, show montage. We'll give you a rundown of those towers. Anyway, I'm gonna queue it up. I'm gonna start off with a dungeon map, but I'm just gonna hit continue, so we're gonna go through all of them today. Let's start off with a little Molten Citadel. We'll make it public. And feel free to either build your own lane or drop the mana, but remember it's double XP weekend, so we want to go as quick as we can. Oh, nice, Brooke. Well, grats. All the loot's the same on every map. There are thunders, no best map. The best map is the one that you like the most. What we got here? Here's Power Dude. There's some buggy maps right now, random, that aren't dropping. But I think, yeah, every map is supposed to drop. More. Gonna go with a little spawn campy on these low lanes. Wait, we don't have to wait for them to walk all the way up the stairs. There we go. Looks like we're good there. Sweet. I got my EV finally done. He's not 100%. There's some really low quality mods, but I've got the right mods in place anyway. This one's the Shock Bot. You're going to be able to get way more DPS out of a Ability Power EV, but this is like the perfect live streaming / being really, really lazy in-game build, because you can just spam down lanes and it just happens. Happy things just happen. I should be on US West on board. Am I not on US West? Did I screw it up again? Or is it auto-logging me over to Europe for some reason when I start the day? It did that to me yesterday for some reason. Yeah, I use Tenacity on him. Absolutely. I love Aris. Yeah, Power Dude says it's US West. Alright, I was gonna say. Like, did I screw it up again? No, it's US West on board. It's just full. is the deal. It just filled up really quick, so it went away from the screen really fast. Nothing in the immediate few days there, Chris. I've yet to start grinding out my Mystic set. And to be honest with you, the Shadow Flame dagger is so RNG related now because the difference between a good mod roll and a bad mod roll on that is just massive. So that's kind of unfortunate, to be honest with you. Especially considering you get like the Mega Shark, that there's no difference. I think the Mystic got screwed in that deal. A few of them are like that. The Apprentice, that one's really RNG dependent. I've bought like 10 of those Shadow Flame daggers now, and have had just bad luck with all of them. Now the Mystic's still pretty beast mode as far as melee DPS goes. My big boy is actually doing a nice bit of damage. It's doing like 18 mil. I need to start dropping it more often. But I'm just so out of the habit of doing it on everything but rollers, you know? I mean, it blows everything up. Well, you can do exclamation chaos 4 in chat there, the Night Drifter. That will show you how I did it, or my tips and tricks video on it. But then it shows you my old Xbox playthrough, which isn't current anymore, but it's still the same concept on the maps. I've been streaming on Sunday for about a month now, Cody. Added it in for the summer. There you go, Brooke. That's the thing to do. What am I using? Oh, I don't have the shard. I'm sitting here wondering why the hell am I not electrocuting things? And then I realize I never put the shard in. I think Gunwitch has got it. Yep. There we go. Now we'll get some electrocutes going. Oh, first mob. Nice. Playing 4 grind games at the same time, that's kind of rough there, Rage. If I could just get over the whole double XP and onslaught grinding thing, I'd love to. I really want to play that Horde Bash in Fortnite, and I haven't touched this season at all yet in Battle Royale. I haven't even gotten my Battle Pass yet. From 262 to 1023. What is that, the Ascension you grinded this weekend, Fisk? Well, thanks, Sarah Mark. I appreciate it. One day, maybe one day. Oh, I don't know why your Steam won't work there, fam. Mine's working. But Steam is Steam, you know, issues quite frequently. I'd like to find a better triple projectile chip. Telling Floor 2 isn't really a grind game, though. Nothing good. Where's Tuskar at? Yeah, man, the whole screen just lights up when you're using EV. Nothing good, nothing good. What's going on, Dark Phoenix? I haven't played any the Defiance. You guys liking it? I've heard pretty mixed reviews about it. Fireworks don't bother me. You know they don't do hardly any damage, though. They do look cool, but they don't do really practically anything. Yeah, you switch heroes on board. You can switch heroes mid-flight. Yeah, that would be awesome there. I'm shady. Sadly, it's never going to happen, but it would be awesome. Alright, you guys will have to bear with me here because my inventory is still full, so I'm going to have to deal with it every wave, or every floor, every map. You know what I mean. Every one of the things. I'll keep that around. Nothing else. Nope, out of juice. Look like we have it all. I have to go with what I got. Yep, not even enough. 2-noter it is. Or there's only 60 DU left. Alright. Somebody threw some randomness somewhere. It's all good. Sure we'll live. Going on there, green mix? They're consecutive, random. They're right after each other. Yeah, I get plus 75% from my ancient power there, Chris. Every ancient power level you have, you get bonus 5%, and I've got 15 of them, so I'm getting a bonus 75% from that, and then it's all getting doubled. So like on win streaks, like on this map, on a win streak, I'd get 22 million and change right now, which is, what, almost 3 ascension levels. Pretty good. What's going on, Jonas? How you doing? There's some debate on that one still, random. I haven't really played a lot with the barb yet, other than to throw a hero damage set on it and call it good. But on the barb, in my opinion, your best bet would be going hero damage, healthy hero damage, and then buffed hero damage. And then the light weapons thing wouldn't matter. You can use whatever weapon you want. But remember, the barbarian stances count as buffs. It's not over yet, Jacob. Still goes for another, what, more than 24 hours? Oh, actually, about another 24 hours from right now. 23 hours and 50 minutes. I mean, just with the natural mechanics of the barbarian, where it's better to have a light weapon in your main hand and a heavy weapon in your offhand, just that alone would make you want to stay away from those mods. So, I mean, I personally wouldn't really suggest going with those mods. You know, I mean, there's mods available. The two choices for barb should be the ability power setup and the hero damage setup. You know, don't worry about different hero damage setups unless you want to do like a crit build. But a hero damage setup is going to be a hero damage setup, you know. I'm actually anxious to see what an ability power barb can do. Everybody's doing hero damage. And it's, I mean, it's big numbers, but it's just not, it's just really completely hack and slash. There's nothing else to it other than stand there and swing. To me, that's not very fun, but I don't enjoy the melee usually anyway. Marcos is getting a 300% hero damage or XP before his double XP. I've got no aspirations to grind 23 hours a day like Marcos does. Marcos can have that spot. He's earned it. It's his. That and Ascension doesn't matter anyway. Caps are caps. Once you pass the cap, any more Ascension is just a waste. Assassin on me right as I'm about to take out the roller. Another one on the slow lane. Depends on how you want to play it there, Chris. If you want to play it using the primary attack, then you go for hero damage. Or hero damage, hero health. If you want to play it using the abilities, then you shoot for ability power. Up to you. Same applies to every hero. The Mystic or the Abyssler would be a pretty good choice there, Green Mix, but don't go by what me or anybody else tells you. Get who you think you'd like the best. Because there's no bad heroes, you know. So it's not a wrong move to pick any hero over another. I would just suggest if you just have those two, sticking with builders. So I would stay away from the Barb and the Gun Witch until you get some more builders in your deck. I tried a normal damage setup on the Gun Witch last night and it was really bad. I haven't tried it on any other heroes yet, but if they had like an anti-crit, if there was a way to take away your base 10% chance to crit, then it would probably be better. But yeah, I did that last night, tooled around with it for about an hour, and it just was bad. There was a way even to drop it down to 5%, you know? Got pretty mixed emotions on that one though. For those normal chips, it seems like the best bet is to go with a setup where you're swinging really slow. Yeah, no problem there, Power Dude. Thanks for joining. Yeah, anyway, it was like a 300,000 or 400,000 DPS difference going between a slow firing gun and a fast firing gun on the EV or on the Gun Witch. I saw the mana go to you, dude. I know you got it. He's AFK. I'm not going to play with AFK players. So, you other guys are more than welcome to rejoin me, but I'm not going to play with an AFK person. Not doing it. Well, there he is. Somebody else got it now. It's like impossible to get the mana. Just build a damn lane. Just build a lane already. I'm gonna take it easy there, Power Dude. Alright, well, I guess since nobody's gonna build a lane and I can't get that mana, we'll just go with that. And I'll have to manually kill this side. Well, anything that makes it through anyway. The rest of the area should all be good. Yeah, it's anytime they do an event there, J-Rust, it's always on all platforms. What I've found so far is none of the weapon modifiers are as good as the raw stat. None of them. So the single, the light, the medium, the heavy, the single, the triple, all that stuff, none of it seems as good as the raw stat. Now, if you don't have ways to get the raw stat, like on the EV2 for example, you can't get buffed. there's no buff unless you got a monk following you around. Which that would be awesome, but, you know, perfect worlds are not always the case. But, so instead of using a buff chip, I'm using a triple chip. But the damage is not as good. The damage increase is very, very small compared to the raw stat. It ends tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern there, Eric. We don't have any anti-air either, do we? That's not doing anything. Yep, and I just put LSA with the wrong hero. There, that'll get both lanes. But yeah, I mean, you gotta play around with it and see. But it definitely seems like the best bet is to go, you know, to go with raw stat wherever you can. Exclamation WM in chat there, Jal, will get you everything that I'm using, and then, or we'll get you the weapon man. Exclamation Juicy Stack will show you the command, or Juicy Stacks will show you the command for all the defenses I'm using right now. Trials is no longer a thing, Jonas. They're gone. The Trials is no more. Greg, what up, what up? Eric, thank you very much for sponsoring, man. I do appreciate it a ton. You are awesome. Got a little delay on the screen pop up, huh? There it is. Welcome to the Juicy Nation. You get access to a bunch of custom channel emotes for the live stream. And then you get yourself a little lovely little badge as well. But thank you an absolute ton, man. I got mixed emotions because right now I kind of want to push Onslaught, yet it's just really difficult to ignore the double XP thing, you know? I mean, double is double. People, person is doing floor 500, not people. There's a B video too. Just look at exclamation spotlights and look through the hero spotlights. Everything in that channel is, or on that playlist, is current for this update. B spamming is not the way to go though, unless you want to live a really boring life. In my opinion. I mean, if you like them, go for it, but it's not the way to go, in my opinion. I mean, why would I want multiple dryads all with different types of bees? That just sounds really, really blah to me. Instead of going with different defenses. But, you know, to each his own. If you like the bees, use the bees. I got storm bees right now, but that was a mistake. I don't use them anyway. Dryad builds are not near as good, in my opinion, as weapon manufacturer Aura builds right now. That and a boost star. Well, I mean, you get to that floor, you're going to have to rely on shatter combos quite frequently. Marcos isn't doing that. It would make his life way easier if he did. Get some shatter combos in his life. But he's relying on boost stars instead, so you would have to do one of the two. You'd have to get some increased damage somewhere other than just the melee boom. Be a long time before I make it to that floor. I just, you know, it's impossible to try to get guides, live stream, and push on slot floors 18-20 hours a day. I would completely have to ignore the YouTube channel to do that, and, you know, obviously can't do that. But Marcos has got the grind, man. He's not afraid to do it. Still upgrading over here. Oh, at some point, absolutely. I'll be at 500 at some point. I'm sure I'll hit 1,000. I mean, it's not a gotta do it all today thing for me. I'll be doing Dungeon Defenders coverage a year from now, you know. Well, hopefully before too long from now, I'll be doing Dungeon Defenders 3 coverage, but we'll see. Especially with the 3-map floors going away. Right now is actually, that's one of the other reasons that I decided to go ahead and just grind some XP this weekend, is the 3-map floors are going away. We already know that. It's already been stated by Trendy. So, oops, there's no flyers. I'm thinking assault. So since the 3-map floors are going away, there's no real reason to be grinding floors right now, other than if you're enjoying it. Your grind will be cut down into a third here as soon as that update comes. Forgot to get the flyer control. That's alright. I'm gonna get it here in a sec. There we go. Well, thanks there, Chris. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's another thing, Josh. It's a very valid point. I mean, that's the whole reason for it. You know, if there's any issue at all with the map, or with the connection, or the servers, or anything, then you lose your progress. you know. It's up to you, Dominic. I mean, we don't even know when an AP patch is coming, so... I mean, it's always up to you when you AP. It's an optional feature. It's not something you have to do. I definitely wouldn't do it unless you plan on doing it over and over again. Squire can't use it. Oblivious. It's an axe. It's barb only, even though it says Squire. That's just a standard weapon, though. Those drop anywhere. It's just one of the standard barb axes. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Rage. The real question is, how neighborly are you, dude? Charging the neighbors $140 just to go play with their dog? Jeez. My neighbors would do that for free. I'm just saying. They paid you that last year. I think I trashed all mine, or I can't look at the Fury of the Angels. I thought it was an axe. I'll have to look through and see if I still have any. It is cool looking. It's a shame axes are not rolling in light. Nah, there's no cross-platform play, Craven, unfortunately. Never will be either. It's sad to say, but the truth is the truth. Never gonna happen. Yeah, the monk's anti-air is way better. More than 10 DU better, in my opinion. Stuck mobs. There we go. Let me look real quick and see if I got any of those axes. Don't believe I do. I think I've trashed them all. Yeah. Let me see. Nope, no access on these guys. All swords. No, it's not a glitch. Axes are not meant to be used by anything other than the barbarian. The glitch would be the squire icon on the tooltip. The only axe that the squire is supposed to be able to use is the spooky axe. But that was pre-barbarian, you know. Just play with the barbarian active and you'll get tons of axes there, Oblivious. Yeah, Ancient Power, Josh. Ancient Power. Every time you use Ancient Power, you get a permanent 5% XP buff. So, I'm at 75% right now. I mean, I'm not getting crap compared to some of the people. I mean, there's people out there getting 10 Ascension levels every map they do. I'm getting, what, 2.5? I don't use Ancient Power very frequently. I actually haven't AP'd in several months. Yeah, Gavin, it's C7. It's always C7 pretty much. Unless I ever, you know, I'll put it in the title if I'm ever doing low-level stuff. Will be a short one today, though, being a Sunday. I'll probably only do a few more maps. It's the wife's day off. She's napping right now, but as soon as she wakes up, I'll be on wife day off mode. I am going to do a EV2 Shockbot Hero Spotlight later today, though. Why would you want to turn a Skyguard into a physical damage tower, though? Yep, what up, FaZe? I mean, you've already got a physical damage anti-air. The Pebble Shooter is physical damage. You know, the Hailstorm Tower. It's about another full 24 hours, Morton. Not quite, but close to it, let's say. It's about 23 hours and 24 more minutes. So you still got plenty of time for the double XP. What's going on there, Chupling? Well, the EV2 you can come back later. The Dryad, you just have to make sure you stay in corrupt form. You can do the same thing with both. I'm gonna have to clear out my inventory real quick. Oops. Not a single decent shard in the mix, huh? Or nothing that I don't already have gilded and multiple copies of. Nothing good there. Well, good luck there, Rage. That is better. Well, it's just a tiny bit better. I'm not even going to bother wasting the mats on upgrading that. Same thing there. It's just such a tiny bit better. Seems like it'd be a waste of mats to actually use it. Nothing. Oh crap. Well, hopefully nobody else hits the button. Why not both there, James? The more different defenses you have, the better off you're going to be. Why not go PDT and cannons? Yeah, like this build here is just full AFK. There's no Dryad required to go AFK. In fact, it's more AFK than playing on the Dryad, because you don't have to, you know, you don't have to stay corrupt. You don't have to do anything. I mean, you can participate in the bosses, but you don't even have to do that. Even a roller will die before it makes it through the weapon bans. I mean, it'll take forever, but... yeah, if you got the right mods, no reason not to go PDT and cannon all the way. My mouse is taking a poo on me here. There it is. Woohoo! Almost fell in. Yeah, nothing wrong with flamethrowers there, I'm Shady. It's actually the flamethrowers. Flamethrowers and ramsters are the only defenses in the game that have no counter until you get to Chaos 7. So, I mean, flamethrowers and ramsters are good stuff. I did quite a bit with flamethrowers back when the Chaos system first came, when it was Trials. I was a flamethrower spamming fool. Now if these things come out just a little bit further, is in that spawn protection. There we go. That will do it. That's not even true on board. That's not even close to true. You just have to use smart wall placement. Or not use walls. If you don't use walls, then the hex throwers just come right on out. Or like, you know, put your wall somewhere where it's not gonna get hit. Like, you know, this map isn't a really good example, but because this sub-objective is right here. But like over on these lanes, I mean, you could put the wall over here and then put your flame auras or flamethrowers or whatever along here, and the hex throwers will have to walk through it before they get line of sight on a wall. I mean, the first time I did Chaos 6, I didn't use reflect beams. Not really a best hero, to be honest, Mikkel. There's so many that are good. There's not really a best. What's going on there, Yoshi? They just changed the way it's displayed is all, Josh. Instead of showing charges, it's showing as actual defense health. So if you notice, it's going down 10 at a time now. instead of going one at a time like it used to. Actually, it looked like it went 20 a couple of those putt ticks. I play all the heroes. I don't play just a set group. Slow day at the restaurant. Well, Sunday afternoon. Well, that definitely means you work in one, then, Yoshi. Restaurants. Oh, no. I mean, I've never owned a restaurant, but I have worked in many of them, and I can tell you, to make a successful restaurant, you got to put your time in if you're the owner. No doubt about it. You got to be ready to work. It'll still be there when you get home there, Gavin. Like I said, it goes until tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. It's almost a whole day. I mean, it's already been going for 3 days. Or 2.5. I guess it's only been 2 days. 2 full days. It started, what, around 3 p.m.? It started right around this time, a little bit before this time, Friday. Maybe been 2 days and an hour or something like that. Roller gonna get stuck. We can blow them up from the melee mobs behind him. No more melee mobs behind him. There we go. Yeah, my auras aren't losing 100, so I'm not really sure why yours would be. Everybody's auras should be the same. Exclamation hero ascension there, phase. Or exclamation builder ascension for a builder. Exclamation chaos 5, there we go. All the info is there for you all already. Shane, thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Actually, in Chaos 5, you would not want to use auras unless you had tenacity. Chaos 5's got cyborgs, so you would definitely not want any traps, auras, or nodes. Jeez. Can't get it placed. What the heck? I mean, the tenacity mod would allow you to use auras, but that's... Yeah, auras would be a bad idea in Chaos 5, as a general rule. Yeah, it's just bad luck. It's like a 1 in 40 or 1 in 38 or something like that chance of getting it every time. So, I mean, you can do hundreds of Ascension levels without finding a shard you want pretty easily. EV2's both DPS and a builder. Alright, Gavin, take it easy. Thanks for swinging by. Points are even there, phase, so I mean you can do more than one thing with one hero. If you get a point for the builder side, then you get a point for the offense side as well, so do DPS and something else is the best way to go. Caught on the roof. What? Maybe it's the lightning strike that's going down 100. Let me look. Yeah, see, the lightning strike is going down 100. The flamar is only going down 10. So yeah, they're all the same. We were just looking at two different auras. Should contact support there, Uni. There's actually there's already fixes in place for it. You just have to send in a support ticket. Exclamation support will give you all the links you need. I just did it, Tim. I just did it a minute ago. So see, that goes down 10, that goes down 100. Your flamar is going down 10 as well. It's not going down 100. You just need to look at it again. That should give you the support links there, Uni. Maybe, if Nightbot will wake up. There it is. What's going on there, Doug? That happens all day, Rage. Frosty fodder lanes have a chance of having frost orcs, but it's not guaranteed. Frosty thrower lanes never have frost orcs. So, I mean, you should see lanes without frost orcs every day, every time you play Onslaught. What's going on there, buddy? No good loot. WTF. Going good. I got no complaints at all. Just getting a little of that double XP grind going there, Doug. They haven't told us when yet, Vesivudi. Hopefully soon. But we don't know when yet. I mean, I wasn't expecting that update we got last week, so maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get an update, another update this week or next week. I think it's more than that on board. It might be 600. I thought I was only at around 600 or 700. I thought I was only around 600 actually. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. I'll have to look at the patch day stream and see where I was at. I mean, I've put a lot of time in here since the expansion hit. You know. Give us some loot. But it's going up super quick right now. I'm getting between 2 to 3 ascension levels per map. I personally would probably say the monk is the best if you're looking for a best hero for hero damage build. I think the monk would be better than the barb personally. The monk is going to do way more DPS. The barb is going to have more survivability. see. What's this leave me for spawn camps? Quite a bit. Good enough. If you're gonna start doing ancient power, you want to, the first thing you want to do is push as high as you can in onslaught floors. But then you want to, just make sure you're ready to do it over and over again. It's not something you want to do just once. If you're not going to do it like 10 times, it's probably not worth it right now until they change it. They do plan on changing it in the future, though. But, like, it took me, I want to say it was probably between 8 to 10 ancient power levels to get back to the old power level I was at prior. Oh, no problem there, FaZe. What's going on there, Ripper? Exclamation Flamar is in chat, Skull Killers. All defenses in the game are basically the same though. You want to start off with Deadly Strikes, Defense Rate, and Destruction on every single defense in the game. And then decide if you want to change anything out from there. But those 3 shards should be your go-to for every defense as a starting point. You know, obviously a defense like a Proton Beam, which gets no benefit from the Deadly Strikes. Alright, not really sure what happened there, but connection definitely took a poo. That's the weirdest thing, because nothing happened with the connection on my end. Like, I didn't lose the game. I'm wondering if there's some kind of cache thing with OBS. I'm not certain. I'm going to have to look into it this weekend, though. This is my last day streaming until Tuesday. So I'll have some time to try to get my connection issue figured out here. But almost every stream for like the last 2 weeks, I've had a moment where I've either dropped connection or have just gotten really, really framey for a second and had to stop and restart the stream. But alright, it's back up for a second. I don't know what kind of a connection issue I keep having here, but there's something keeps going on. But I'm not getting disconnected from the game is the weird part. It's a regional thing, the links are. If it doesn't work directly clicking on it, then you just have to copy paste the link. Won't let me hit G now. Anyway, I'm gonna make this one the last map of the day here. It's keep losing connection like this. There's something going on either on my end or on the YouTube's end. Hopefully I can survive through this map. Hey, it might just be time for a new router. My ISP is telling me that the problem is my wireless router, and Linksys is telling me it's a problem with the ISP. So I get that lovely issue. Thanks there, Will. I appreciate it. There we go. Let me hit G that time. Well, the problem I have where I live here, Brooke, is there's only one that's semi-decent at all. If you want cable speeds, you have to go through the cable company here. The only other thing available is satellite or DSL. And satellite and DSL, of course, are both junk. I live out in the middle of nowhere, pretty much. But yeah, the problem I have is the upload speeds. DSL upload speed is just too slow. And satellite upload speed is non-existent. I mean, DSL's fine if you're not streaming. It's the, you know, with me, the limiting factor, my download speed is great. My limiting factor is my upload speed. Alright, anyway, survived that map, but I know I've got some kind of connection issues, so I'm just going to go ahead and call it a day there. But thank you all very, very much for swinging by. I do appreciate it a ton. This is the wife's day off, so I won't, you know, tomorrow I won't be streaming. But there will be an EV2 Spotlight coming up later on tonight. And who knows what else. But thank you all an absolute ton. I really do appreciate it. And everybody have a great rest of your weekend and enjoy that double XP. But I will talk to you all later. See ya.